Well, I cut it at an angle to kind of fall that way to brush off that tree right there, and it didn't quite work. We hung up, so I guess I might need a rope and a four-wheeler to pull this down because I can't seem to push it over. It's pretty heavy, but oh no, it might come. Come on. Come on. It might come. Come on. There we go. Damn. So I think if I cut it pretty far up here, we'll have a super long pole, and it's got some nice character to it. I like it, and it doesn't have to be super heavy duty, which this type of wood is very hard and gummy and heavy, so I think that'll be perfect for the porch right there. That'll be nice to look at, and eventually one day the bark will dry out and I'll be able to debark all these trees. So we got that one for the porch there. Now I need 2 more. Alright, this is another crazy tree because it's leaning towards that tree. It's also leaning towards all of our work over here and the lumber here. So this is a little sketchy. I'm trying to get it to fall that way, so the top will go that way. Even though it's leaning out this way, I'm trying to get it to go that way. So that's kind of how I notched it here. We notched it to kind of fall that way, and I'm hoping I can get it to go through this hole here in between these trees. So can't really cut. Yeah, I can cut a little more, but and then wedge it. So let's hope this works out. Oh, look, it's going by itself. There it goes. Please fall. Please fall. Ah. Well, we didn't have to wedge it. Love it. That went perfect. Perfect. So this one's going to be a bit of a challenge. I gotta cut an edge on this because this maple here, I want it to match my maple here inside the building. So this is going to go in this hole that I've been burning forever. It's going to go in that hole. So I kind of got to cut two sides on it. Like I did this one, I want two flat sides because my frame here, my foundation is going to go from this flat side to that flat side. And then we're going to have another flat side on the outside with the 24-footer going all the way to the front. And then my other post is going to support the front. The 24-footer is going to go from that tree on the other side of that tree out to there. That is going to be this one here. So we got that post and we got that post. That one is going to be we're going to have to be pretty creative when we're cutting our flat sides on it because it's just got that character to it. So I might just have a flat on this bottom that's sticking out here, cut a flat on that, leave that curved, and then continue the flat up there. I think that'll look pretty cool. And then I have to turn it. I actually have to think about this because I have to make sure that I cut my corner right where it's like this and like that. I don't want to accidentally cut it to where this side's flat and this side's flat. That'll mess me up. So I really have to think about that. Keep that in mind. But now we have that post in the middle that's gonna hold our what do you call it, the rafter beam, the roof beam. So I need one more post, real tall one like that. I'm not sure how high my roof is gonna be. I haven't figured that out, but I want it to be as high as that one. That way, make sure I'm not too short, but I can also take away. Kind of like having too many clothes on, you know. You could take some off. So I need another one right here. So I'm about to hunt down that one, and then we have our trees that we need. All right, let's hunt for another tree. I wouldn't mind it matching that one, but it's gonna be a part of the porch. So it's also, not only is it gonna be my roof rafter peak whatever beam, I think I might want it to match the other tree I just cut because it's gonna be decorative on the porch. It's gonna be a porch thing, so you're gonna see it from inside and outside. So I think I might try to find one that matches. That one is going to be right here, and it's just gonna be outside. It's gonna be a part of my porch railing and everything, just like these three. And I love these, I have to say. I don't know if I really made it as clear as I see it, but all three of these posts are from the exact same tree. So they're actually the same tree on one side of the porch. They're gonna be decorative. I could see myself carving maybe some shelves, decorative stuff in them. Actually debark them and everything in the future. So those three match. So I want these to also match. I didn't really think ahead on that. I just grabbed this one, but that's gonna be fine too. But we'll have two matching ones here, and then we'll have that one now. It would just kind of be its own thing. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try to find one of these like this to kind of match with the character and the curves. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna look for. I want to add a little bit of character in here, and it's exciting. We're getting pretty close to doing some serious framing. This one, I think I like this branch here. Kind of sticks out right here. That is, I think that's pretty cool. I love that character there. I'll probably cut this dead part off here. But I'm gonna cut it up tall. I'm not sure how tall I'm gonna need it. But this is gonna be our peak rafter support here. And it's gonna be on the porch, so I figured this branch sticking out would be beautiful. Hopefully I can drag it over there without breaking this branch off. I don't know how. I cut it a little high up here with these branches. I could possibly do something with that, so I don't want to cut it short. But I really need to measure. I need to measure how tall this is. My roof peak does not have to be that tall. As long as I have enough lean to my roof like this, that's basically what it's gonna be. That's the tall one. It's gonna be the peak. So the roof is gonna go over the building like this and go down to the porch like that, and then hang over all the way like that, and then it's gonna go down like that, if anybody's wondering. So this is going to be the post here, if it's long enough. I'm pretty sure it is, but I definitely want to use this in the build no matter what, because I love the idea of this branch being in there as decorative in the porch. So this one's going to be on the other side of this one, and the beam is going to go across. This supports the roof from this one to the one on the front of the porch. So the peak is gonna go all the way up front, even over the porch. So on the front, it's gonna be just like that too. So I am really hoping this is tall enough. I gotta do some measurements. This is beautiful. Has a lot of character. So when I seen this, I was like, yeah, this is the one. And we're gonna leave this curve in it down here. This curve is, I'm gonna try to add this curve into the porch also. This bottom here, that'll be, what is it, 4 foot up. So about pretty tall up here. That'll be actually under the porch. This bow here, because we're gonna have our 2.5 to 3 foot in the ground. Then 4 foot up, maybe less. 4 foot's way over there, so that'll be less. So about 3 foot. So 2.5, 3 foot. So this bend here will be a part of our porch. I just have to make sure it's tall enough or long enough. So this one is 16 foot up over the foundation floor. So it could be less if I needed to. 14 or 15 would be insane. Like if the inside of the roof, inside the building roof was 15 or 14 or 15 over tall, whatever, it'll be like a cathedral ceiling pretty much. So that's kind of what I'm shooting for. That'll be freaking amazing. Oh, and by the way, it was a challenge getting that tape measure up there. So we're looking at 16 foot as this stands now. So I need to have that. This has got to be tall enough to be 16 foot over the floor over there. So I'm gonna need an extra 6 foot. So that's gonna be what, 20? 6. Let me see. What is that? 22? Yeah, I had to do the math. 16 plus 6, 22. So I'm brainiac over here. Let me see. So we need 21 or 22. Let's hope this is long enough. And there we go, 21, 22. So we can definitely get the 22 out of it. We could do more, but we have to mount our beam in the top of this, so it'd be tough to mount it. But I could sit it on top of this decorative area. Maybe cut a part out where the beam will sit in the middle there. So we got plenty of length. So this will definitely work. In my leg. Ugh. mess cleaned up so I can move on. Heavy. All right, we got our post over here. One good thing is this kind up off the ground, so I can go ahead and treat the bottom with tar. Go ahead and paint the top of these with tar, because I don't know how long they're gonna be bare to the weather. Now I gotta clean up the top of this one. It's awesome because that top is right by my pile, so that's good. And I need to measure, figure out how long I need this log, and clean up this top. And clean that one up too, just to make it all clean and nice again, so I can focus on getting back to work on my my 3 new posts. Time to take a break, get us in some brunch. Check this out. We got us some broccoli, carrots and kale and some seasonings, and I squeezed a lemon in there. We're gonna steam this up a little bit. Oh yeah, we're definitely steaming. Figure I might want to put a little bit of garlic on there. Get in there. I'm gonna let this steam a little more. Dump this garlic in here. Let it get that nice spicy garlic in there. Let it steam a little more. I think we are pretty steamed. We're gonna put all these veggies in our bowl here. I might have to make Timber an egg too, because he's pretty curious of what's going on here. Alright, so we got our veggies in our bowl, and we're gonna add our eggs. We are making us a veggie omelet. So we're gonna stir that up pretty good, get it sunk in our eggs as much as we can. This is about 4 eggs and a whole lot of veggies. I don't know, I might be able to get Timber to eat a little bit of eggs mixed with veggies. He might. He's actually pretty picky. I put a lot of stuff under his nose and he's like, nah, I'm good. All right. Get back. And no, I'm gonna add a tiny oil to our pan just so our eggs don't stick too much. And we're gonna reheat this pan. Whoa, that was a little much, but that'll be fine. Let me get this right over the heat there. Tilt it that way so it's going downhill. All right, we're looking a little green from all the vegetables. Our egg pretty much turned green. Let's cut this thing in half because it's huge. And we'll see if Timber will eat a little bit too. But there we go. Oh yeah, big old veggie omelet. I don't know, I might put a little ranch on a part of it. Maybe a little Texas Pete on some. I don't know. Might even do a little bit of ketchup for a couple bites. Mix it up a little bit, but this is brunch. I'm gonna leave that for timber. Definitely gotta let it cool off. Gotta let mine cool off too, but that's what's up. Got us a nice omelet there. Very healthy. Very healthy. Can't deny that. Grab them carrots. Oh yeah. Here, buddy. Here, go up there on the deck. Good? It's good? Oh, I didn't stand a chance. That didn't stand a chance. Well, I put me a little bit of Texas Pete and ranch on mine. I figured that'll make it all right. Eat my brunch. Watch me a little bit of YouTube for a minute. Oh, I need my fork. And enjoy this right here. And then I gotta go clean up the rest of these treetops. Dang right. Got us a little bit of firewood. Maple is great firewood. When it dries, it burns great. So let's do us a little bit of labor. Clean this little bit up, stack some wood. We got one more small top to cut up. And then the first tree I cut that to the length that we'll probably need it. And now I gotta measure this maple and cut that to length that I'm gonna need it. And we're on to standing up some posts and getting our foundation framed. I can't wait. I can't wait. All in a day's work. Look at that beautiful tree right there. I'm pretty proud of that. I really hope I'm gonna be able to drag this thing without breaking that branch off. I hope I can keep it just like that. I might have to be careful. Just to drag it straight there, I might actually take that board back down just so I can slide it right through that hole, and then it'll just go straight to where I want it. And it's faced the right way too. If I drag it by the top, drag it through there, the bottom will be right in place where I want it. Whoo! Then we got this one, which is also beautiful. And I cleaned up the top. As you can see, I got us a nice pile of brush back there to burn this winter. I'll probably do like I have all the rest of these piles, just drag them to a spot and burn a whole lot of it. That way I don't take any chances of lighting too big of a pile at the same time, especially this one down here. I cleaned the top of this one up. Got my stack of wood over there. And we got our nice long post. I still have to measure and trim that to the length I need it. And then we cleaned up that tree, cleaned up the top of that, moved the tree in my little pile there that I'm starting. So we got it all cleaned up, ready to work again. Dang right. Tomorrow it's gonna be a whole nother day. I'm gonna get me some 2 more post holes dug, prep these trees with tar, cut this one to length, and I have to cut my corners, my flat corners on this one, which is it's gonna be fun. Now it reminds me I gotta sharpen up the milling chain because I use that a lot. And anyway, that's about it for today. I am freaking beat. I did a lot, cut down 3 trees, cleaned it all up, and I can't be happier, man. I am so freaking happy. These next 3 posts should be quite a bit easier to stand up compared to them. That was very tough. So these 3 should be quite a bit easier. I just have to get them in place where I need them, get these post holes dug, get these edges, straight edges cut. The other 2, I don't have to cut any edges on them. They're gonna stay natural, but I am gonna cut to where I'm gonna embed my boards in it like I did these. But man, that's it. That's it for today. I am beat. I enjoyed the day off yesterday. Took it real easy, hung out by the fire, didn't really do much. I really needed some rest because them 3 posts kicked my butt for 2 days straight. And I even worked before that, digging these holes and all that stuff. So, but I think I'll be good tomorrow. I got well rested up yesterday. I worked medium hard today, just dragging branches, cleaning stuff up. Had fun cutting down a couple trees. But now I got serious work coming. These post holes, they take a whole lot of energy and effort to dig them. And then after that, we're gonna have just a whole lot of milling to do. I'm getting to the point to where I'm gonna be really happy and enjoy working because I'm getting this hard part over, get these posts up, and then it's just gonna be non-stop framing. I'm just gonna start framing, use the wood that I have on the ground, and then I'm just gonna start milling boards. And as I'm milling, dropping trees and milling boards, I'm gonna be bringing those boards and just adding them as I'm cutting them, There ain't gonna be any dragging them anywhere and staging them like I have for the last cabin. This time I'm planning on just milling them. Every board, just bring it up here, put it where it needs to go, and just build as a mill. So I'm really looking forward to it. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. Let's get it in. Dang right.